Tough.
The idea of cheating and like, do you think? Yeah, actually, I wonder. Actually, I was thinking about this as well a long time ago. Let's see if I can try and unpack this and land without tarnishing myself. But I think you see the idea of, because I think about labels and concepts. Yeah, the idea of marriage, for example, and even the idea of having been in a relationship.
Yeah.
Is that an idea that we adhere to for women? Like, in the sense that...
To make them happy, in a sense.
Yeah, like, is it a box we're ticking for women? Is the label to literally... I don't know, because, for example, you can still love a girl and the same way and not be... Can you love a girl...
Without a label?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way?
100%.
So, does the label determine anything? Is the label really that crucial?
I think the label's a social construct, if I'm being honest with you.
I
I genuinely believe that. I feel like, for me, marriage is a contract, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's just a contract. It's like football. It's like you're signing a contract. It's as simple as that. Like, I'm locked into this club now. I'm not on loan no more. I got 10 years at this club. I got like for life at this club, whatever. So I feel like marriage is a contract, but it is a thing where I think it's more of a contract nowadays in terms of like there's a lot of divorces going on. There's a lot of things about prenups and things like that. So I think, I don't know if marriage has lost its kind of the luxury thing it had before. Like I feel like girls don't get excited about marriage no more like they used to. Like a girl used to be like in the years ago, like, oh, I'd love to get married and have kids. You don't really hear that anymore, innit? It's a bit like, it's changed a lot nowadays because they think we're trash, we think they're trash. So it's like
everyone's broken, man.
Everyone's broken.
Everyone's
so
hurt.
it's like, and then it goes down to like all right, I don't want her to take my money, I don't want him to take my money, or the child support now. Like you got like celebrities like Nick Cannon, he's decided to have over 10 kids to avoid paying child support. Because it's like a legal thing where if you have over 10 kids, you can't pay child support no more. So he's planning to have 10 kids.
I'm reaching for
he had 8 kids. He's thinking, fuck this, man.
I better get number 2 more.
What? And I see another thing where he was like, all right, he's gonna finally let his kids meet each other now. They never met each other. He's the kids.
Wow.
So now they're finally gonna go meet.
That guy's got a whole community.
I don't know, innit? So it's like.
But then see what I'm saying now. That being the case, you see these loopholes in something they're trying to conceptualize. You know, social construct. Is that distortion due to maybe the fact that we're not necessarily meant to be in this rigid way, in a sense? So are we meant to? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Stuff like then the labels, relationships. Are we really meant to have one person to ourselves for the rest of our lives? Because we're seeing every day that that's not necessarily the case.
I think we are, in the sense of like addiction. Too much of a good thing isn't good for you. For example, like sleeping with too many girls. You're gonna get burned eventually. You might get STI. You might get a girl pregnant that you don't want to get pregnant, etc. So I feel like there's always there's positives and negatives to everything. So I feel like there's got to be a point in your life where you're like, cool, I got to settle down. You got to look at the actual fundamentals of life, because it's not always about the girl. It's not always about the man. You got to kind of have a point in your life where you're like, cool, I'm gonna settle down, have a kid, have spill stability in your life. You know what I mean? Because life isn't all about like going out and doing this and that. So I think
it's true. That's what I was gonna say. It's a narrative you feed into, then, isn't it? It's a narrative you feed into. Because then, what was we saying before? Like, if for example, I'm Clive the husband. Clive the husband has kids at home. He's got a job to attend to. He's got a wife to look after. He's got bills to pay.
Lose, like,
but I've got responsibilities now. So
100%.
So I'll be more inclined to be the husband that I need to be. So it's definitely an age thing then. Or when do you feel like when do you think we embody the mentality of husbands? Is that an age thing, or is that just like
I think
a mind thing? Like?
It's husband and father is a bit different, isn't it? Because I feel like you can be like say for example, like you like you mature younger at a younger age, because you have to like look after like a lot, because you have siblings, etc. Maybe your dad's not around for whatever reason, and then you might grow or mature faster than usual, and that might it might be the same thing as having like a husband mentality as well, because it's like you want to look after people, you got to take care of people, and that's that's what men are supposed to do anyway. You I think you tap into it at an earlier age. So I think
I can understand that.
It depends, innit?
So now I think so. There's father and husband. There's definitely two different roles that you can argue, innit?
Yeah, because obviously one's kids, but it's kind of similar in a sense,
I think men, then that means men, I feel like definitely, some of us definitely embody good father traits, but then shit husband traits.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? Then like vice versa. There's probably definitely it's a spectrum. Every individual probably has a different characteristics.
What shit like father traits, and then maybe like not looking after your kids, because you know what, being a father means you're looking after multiple people. Like you're looking after your kid and your wife. Husband could just be your wife. So in that sense, it might be like you might struggle to balance both of that.
Yeah, I think husbands catering to one person and one individual's needs. Fatherhood is we're talking.
You're raising a human being.
Exactly. Family. You're family orientated.
Yeah, you're in charge.
Two different types of men.
Like you're the top dog of that family. It's not like you got your dad's not around no more. You're the man of the household now. You gotta pull up your jeans and just get on with it now. Isn't it?
There's quite a few ways to view it. Actually, it's true.